coming at you. Check in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from around the world. Worldwide.
Get on up in this thing. So,
yeah.
We
got Manny with us tonight. Professor Booty Arm Chuck Bishop will be checking in about the 30-minute mark.
That's right.
Championship rounds are set. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into ATL's new coach. Of course, we got to get into all the recruits that Coach Prime and Hawks, Tony, what they call him, in. We got Manny in the building. I see Arkansas checking in. Duval. Brooklyn NY is in the building. Yeah.
What the cities and states looking like. Put them in the chat. That's that city cam view right there.
Yeah. Everybody in the house waiting on the show. Traffic light. PAT in the building. Port Arthur, Texas, checking in. Fort Worth, Texas, checking in. Cedar Hill, Texas, checking in. Little Rock, Arkansas has checked in.
Let me go check on the East Coast. I think it's packed out there. Yeah, they getting it in.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Idell, North Carolina, just outside of Raleigh, you know. Taylor, Texas in the building.
Bull City.
Baton Rouge, aka the Red Stick, the Red Baton in the building.
Hit that like, subscribe, comment, everything else. Y'all know what to do, man. Tune in. Let's go.
Let's hit him with that intro, Chico. The live is intro in the
stream. Yes, sir. Uncle Chico, Sunday Night Live. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with Unc and BiggDogg Chico.
It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with Unc and BiggDogg.
So get ready for it. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live. Unc and BiggDogg Chico.
Yeah. Unc and BiggDogg Chico, Sunday Night Live, coming through your ear holes and your faces and everything else right here. Welcome to another episode. We appreciate y'all joining. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, everything else. Let us know where you're checking in from. Also, hit that hype button. Hit that hype button that you'll see right there next to the like button. You hit the like, you'll see the hype. You understand me? And then you can hit the subscribe and join button. Also, engage in this. Let everybody know out there that you're watching. Share, comment, and join the conversation. Uncle Neely in effect, live from the studio in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm out here in the middle of the ocean, bringing it to you live and direct. We got Coach Prime having a major haul of transfer portal guys, signees, and commitments and things of that nature. We got the NFL playoffs we got to talk about real quick, and anything else y'all put in the chat, we will be discussing. You feel me? Super chat it, and it'll be on the show for sure. You know what I mean? What's up, Unc?
Man, it's all good, man. I see one thing I got to give a big shout out to right now. We got Guam in the building.
Guam
in the building. What up, Guam? Check it in.
I'm about the closest to Guam right now. Of everybody who's listening in, you out there in the middle of the Pacific for real, Guam.
Yeah,
shout out to you.
Yeah, it's all good in the hood, Chico. You know, one thing about Unc and Chico Sunday nights.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we be ending the week or kicking off the week, but either way, the week is just stamped right here.
Yeah. Division around football going down in a major way in the NFL.
Yeah.
Unc, Patriots, Houston, Patriots, Texas, Broncos, Bills, Rams, Bears, Seahawks, 49ers. Man, which one kind of intrigued you the most?
So Chico, I told you, man, when we talked about it last week, I said the intriguing thing was how well San Francisco was doing in overcoming all those injuries.
Yeah.
But if the runners out there, because that was on the morning run, recall also said that's going to run out at some point. And he ran out. And he ran out in a major way. Seahawks, I think, have been proven and just been slept on and been quiet as kept, like just going about their business. That is a good damn team, man.
Yeah.
From top to bottom, offense, defense, special teams. And when you look at the impact that organizations and belief and investment can have, I mean, just think about it. That's the same Sam Darnold that the Jets had.
And now what are they doing in the play? And what are they doing right now looking towards the draft? Looking for a quarterback.
Yeah. Looking for everything. They're the only team without interception. I mean, like it's just like it's incredible. But then let me go to tonight's game, Chico, because here's what touches me about tonight's game so much is that it also shows you what a coach that believes in hiring a coach that matches what your quarterback brings to the table.
Mm-hmm.
You look back in college 2 years ago, and Caleb Williams and Shador were right there together number-wise. Caleb goes to the NFL, by lack of a better word, horrible rookie year. They fire their coach. They bring in a new coach, new coordinator, and look at him now. And what I see is that same trajectory Shador can have if they go ahead and invest in him, starting with a coach that understands how to coach him, like they did with Chicago and the blossoming of Caleb. Did it work out tonight? No, it didn't. But when you compare this year to last year, you're crazy if you think Caleb Williams don't have a bright future in the NFL. The same future that Shador Sanders can have if they give him that kind of infrastructure, starting with the coach. The Browns have yet to hire a coach. What was even more sobering is that the Falcons went out there and hired the coach that the Browns hired.
Oh, I knew we was going to get to it. I know we was going to get to it right at this point. But, man, how can the Falcons keep falconing, as Duke would say, like this so damn much, dog? Like, you know what it is? It's like they just are not paying any type of attention to their black fan base. You know what I mean? I think they're trying to appease to a certain fan. I don't know. Maybe it's a Georgia Bulldog fan base or something. Because if you had any type of post of the fans, the black fans, the city of Atlanta, you would have tried to but sign a guy like a Cam Newton instead of Kirk Cousins, right? You didn't give Cam that chance. You know, you glossed over that as if that wasn't going to do anything. You would have tried to bring in it was somebody else that stood out to me. Hell, you would have tried to draft Shador Sanders for one, for the cultural effect, but you had already made that mistake. Now you go bring in a coach. You know what? You know who could say it better than me, Unc? You. I'm gonna bring on my guy who can say it way better than me.
Where you at?
Come on, big dog. Do you see him in the back, Unc?
I have no idea what you're talking about doing, Chico. I just know you're up to something.
Okay, this one I'm up to. Let me let my dog say what he had to say about Kevin Stefanski.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, don't nobody want this ugly ass nigga, bro, man. Get your ass on, bro. The Atlanta Falcons do not fuck with the city, bro. Y'all nigga went and did that, bro, on 32, bro. What the fuck, bro? All the shit you did to Shador, bro. We don't want your ass, bro. We want Shador, ugly ass nigga. The fuck? Then y'all don't win and got Matt as the fucking VP. And this the first decision you gonna do, nigga? What the fuck is going on in the city? See, that's why I be over there with the Hawks, bro. They don't do stupid ass shit. I mean, they might do some questionable shit, but they don't do stupid ass shit like that. But you crazy. Hey, bro, go get Shador, bro. We don't want your ass, bro. The hell? Bro, man, what the fuck y'all nigga beat? Nigga, no wonder I woke up with my head itching, bro. No wonder it feel like I got mane in my head, bro. Cause y'all doing stupid ass shit like that, bro. Look at him. He looking
radio.
Like, yep, I'm not gonna do shit down here either. I hate all you black sons of bitches. This is some bullshit, bro, for real.
Hey, sorry about that, but hey, it's the facts, in my opinion. Shout out to DC Young Fly. Had to come in here. I had to call my dog up to give his opinion on this. And that's what he said. Hey, even Coach Prime laughed at it. What you think about that, Unc?
I think you skipped an important step in the chain, man.
What is that?
I look, dog, as a guy who needs fans and loves his fans, I think you skipped an important step when you went to the fans first.
Okay.
What about the black players, Chico?
The black players?
Yeah.
I had to get my all-purpose rag.
I mean, what if you Michael Penix, what you thinking?
I'm thinking that, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know I'm right.
Damn.
the black fans ain't got to deal with this till Sunday afternoon. We got to deal with it 6 days a week.
Damn. And you know, I saw something that said this man making like, what is it, $40,000 a day? I could be way wrong. But that contract is $1 million.
Man. It's about
$1.5 million a month.
It's about connection. And Stefanski, 2-time coach of the year, I get it, but he has proven that he has not the ability to connect with a young black quarterback or quarterback in general for that matter. And so the Falcons went out there and picked him up quick. And so he said something to Matty Ice or, to Home Depot folks that they liked. And we're just going to see the ripple effect it has. But I don't see this guy having success with modern, especially black players, especially modern black quarterbacks. Just putting it out there. It is what it is. Yeah. And I want to just circle back to Cleveland real quick on what I saw with Chicago in the past 18 months, past 12 months, past 9 months, culminating tonight. When you got a quarterback, and that's where you're putting your money and your time and all your resources, and you surround him with a coach that knows how to cater the system to the player instead of trying to force a player into a system, matching that with a coordinator, augmenting that with a defense, you can do some special things. And that's what you saw Caleb Williams this season do, and getting them one game away, overtime game at that, to playing to go for the Super Bowl. And I think the same thing can literally happen with whatever team Shedeur Sanders is on if they manage it the same way. Now, having said that, Chico, I have not shared your optimism that the Browns will do it the right way.
Yeah, I know.
But it is set up in front of them to do this. Chico, do me one favor, man. Why shot me? Because I got to give a shout out.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Here we go. Bam.
Chico.
Yes, sir.
See that football right behind me?
I do. And you got your wood too, dog.
That's what I'm finna get to. Let me set this thing up. Chico. Let me quarterback this thing.
My bad. Go ahead.
I'm Peyton Manning, you Jeff Sanders. Stop calling the plays, Jeff.
Well, hey, we trying to run the goddamn play. What's Jeff saying back to him? Jeff got back on his ass too.
Oh wait, Chico, come back and say because people don't remember that. People don't remember that, Chico. Hey man, that was
back on his ass.
Moment in football history, man. Peyton got up, the Jeff Sanders, his center. Stop calling the plays, Jeff. I got it. Hey, then later on, hey, that's gonna be some good stuff. I'm mic'd up.
Yeah. He thought about it then. He was like, oh damn, kind of like me the other night. But anyways, back on what you were saying, Unc.
If you look to the side of that football, you'll see the Morning Wood, official wood, created by our own Den Danny, mailed to me, the Morning Wood mascot. What you want to call him? They want to call him Woody. Yeah, let us get us a good name for the Morning Wood mascot.
It was a name for Unc Wood back there. I think it should be Lil Wood.
Name for Unc Wood.
Called Shrimp. Anyway, we ain't gonna be talking about Unc Wood on here. Good job. Appreciate that, Den Danny. Good job. He said looks just like you. Don't start no ish tonight, Brooklyn Driver.
All right, Den Danny. Don't take it too far now.
Woody sounds about it right. Yeah, man. But it's just crazy though, man, with the Falcons, dog. Crazy. If I'm Penix, I am thinking like, what are we doing here? But more than that, like I said, the fan base, these guys like DC, guys who's been in Atlanta for years, been seeing this, saw the comeback in the what was that, Super Bowl. It's just a lot of heartache going on, man. Then you bring in the nemesis to a beloved son of Atlanta from Coach Prime's son. You bring in that.
I ain't think about that, Chico. Speak on that.
What?
Damn.
It's obvious. Come on, dog. That's what I meant.
Chico.
I guess I didn't articulate it great enough, but damn, you talk about Coach Prime, dog. Everybody in Atlanta root for Coach Prime. How many people have you met in Boulder, when you see them, like, hey, where you from? And they Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere around that area that basically have been implanted or inherited from Coach Prime Atlanta Day.
Chico.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you bring in the guy who's basically been the bad guy in the Shedeur Sanders NFL saga so far, and you bring him in to be the coach. Man, come on, dog. DC said it perfectly though. You telling me you ain't think about that, huh?
No, man, I was too busy praying for Michael Penix, man.
Damn, Penix. He's gonna be fine, man. He's gonna be fine.
He's gonna be fine. Let me, what I often do, Chico, when things don't go right for me, I just take a moment and stroke my wood. Just rest and relax.
Unless you stroke your wood by yourself over there.
Just, let's try to calm things down.
Is one of a kind over there.
Trying to just.
Good job, then, Danny, man. I don't know how in the hell you did that, but you did a great job, dog. You had to stay motivated to even do that. But hey, shout out to let's give a shout out to our sponsors right quick. And we got to give a shout out to our main lady who helps us keep this thing going. And that's our number one presenting sponsor. That's Miss Denise Smith, State Farm agent out there in Colorado. Y'all can call her at 303-343-3515 for all of your insurance needs and tell her that Uncle Chico sent you. And she might just smile at you or hook you up with a little something extra. Maybe not.
They're not they're not blue, they green, Leon. They come from the gas station.
All right. What we can go to now is after we off those Rhino 1000s, look like
Chico, before we pivot from the NFL stuff.
Okay. Yeah. We about to pivot. What you talking about?
We got one of the top three every week, every month, every year for the pregame network and for Uncle Chico live on Sunday nights. Houston is always in the mix, so we got to talk Houston for a second, and we got to talk their quarterback performance in the playoffs, man.
CJ?
Yeah. CJ Stroud, man. What a rookie year. And it just seems like that it is falling off. Defense saved him, and Pittsburgh wasn't able to do that tonight. I mean, he probably has had more turnovers in the past two games, the two playoffs games, than he had the whole season. I'm making that stat up. But yeah, Chico, you got to talk about it now. It's
Will Anderson balled out. He forced some fumbles on Drake. Man, I think he fumbled like 4 times. They got 2 of them, but 4 interceptions by CJ, dog. That's going to be tough to overcome. And 20 of 47, 212 yards, 28 rating, QB rating. He has to perform better than that. But with quarterbacks like CJ, I wouldn't panic. You know what I'm saying? Because you see a lot of times quarterbacks, young quarterbacks who have been very promising with a great future ahead, they'll start off struggling in the playoffs, and things of that nature. So I would say that they have their franchise quarterback. It's just continue to build around them. They made the playoffs this year, got a good, strong, young defense. Continue to build. The quarterback play would get better. I don't think you need to be looking anywhere else or wondering that bring it back next season, dog, and run it back again. Yeah,
I like that. I respect that. I was in a text group tonight, and some guys are saying the same thing they said the Steelers game should have pulled them, which I totally disagree with. You talk about killing your franchise quarterback, bench them in the damn playoff game. But this is a what have you done for me lately league, and it'd be interesting to see what the Texans are going to do because there has been a drop off. And a lot of people
Yeah.
say this is the same thing about Ohio State quarterbacks when they get to the league. We'll see. I like your take though, Chico. I like it.
Yeah, we're
I ain't mad
from
at that.
4,100 yards his rookie season, 63.9 completion percentage to this year, and it's been steadily declining, 64.5 though completion percentage, but only 3,041 yards, 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions on the season. So yeah, I can see where you are looking at that, but still, you compare those numbers to around the league, and then the production of the team and what they've done this year. I think still the arrow is pointing up, as Unc would say. And
I would stick
I
with
wouldn't
him,
panic.
Chico. I would exit meetings tomorrow or whenever they get back to the crib would be like, you our guy, I believe in you, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna bounce back from this. I wouldn't be looking in the draft or free agency for somebody to replace him with just yet.
No, not at all. Good young head coach, straight out of Alabama, and they got a great future. Texas is gonna be here for a while. That's what I'm looking at and seeing.
That defense, man, shit, hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, Anderson balled out.
Before we pivot to Colorado, Chico, I've got a super chat that's still on the NFL.
Yeah,
Doggy Bone with the $4.99 super duper. We appreciate that, brother Doggy. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Kirk Cousins pushed to have Kevin, as in Stefanski, because Kevin was his quarterback coach at the Vikings. Matt Ryan turned ATL into a country club. Chico, relationships.
That's what it's about, dog.
Relationships.
Hey, listen, speaking of relationships, hell, we need some more relationships. Y'all see right down there below, y'all see Miss Denise Smith, our presenting sponsor. We need other presenting sponsors that can have their name and logo and images everywhere right there down below, and we could be advertising for them. They can advertise with us. So if y'all have or know of any sponsors out there, any businesses, any products that need some advertising, tell them to holler at Uncle Chico. Inbox me on Instagram at BiggDogg_Chico or Uncle Neely. You understand?
Hey, Chico, let me put this out there real quick, dog.
Put it out there.
You put that out there real nice. When you look at our top 10 cities and views, Denver comes in around 6 or 7. And Denise Smith sponsors this show because even at the 6 or 7 rank, she's seen a return on investment in sponsoring the show. Now, if you can get a return on your investment at the 6th spot, what you getting at the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 spots? So Houston, Atlanta, Dallas, New York City, Charlotte. Might want to think
real
about
deal.
It. Might want to think about it.
Yes, indeed, it's real deal. Let's see here.
Right, Jewel, we're gonna block you, Jewel. Jewel, you're gonna get blocked tonight now. I'm coming here with that.
Let's go, man. We're gonna bring in Professor Chuck Bishop as we continue to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes 2026 transfer signees.
Coming live from the white folks' house.
Well,
we have Professor B.A.
I think he might have just lost his internet, so he'll be back in a minute. But as he does that, we're gonna pivot to the Colorado Buffaloes, man. Coach Prime and the Buffs once again at that transfer market, supermarket, should I say, transfer supermarket, right? With him and his staff. We saw footage of Coach Brennan in the office, and they're doing major work up there. 42, I think the number is right now, of signees that the Buffs has brought in. So, hey, man, pretty much reloaded, Uncle Neely.
Yeah, and I pretty much got to say I told you so. Because it's a positive I told you so. And the reason I got to say I told you so is because had he missed in the portal, the haters would be saying I told you so. Because y'all wanted the man to fail. And what we told y'all with clarity, what we told y'all with in a succinct manner, with no ambiguity, giving you all the ACT words of the day tonight.
You feel me?
Is that Coach Prime knows the portal and he doesn't panic with the portal because he knows this is not about getting the best of this or the best of that. It's about getting the best of what you need. And who better than Deion Sanders to know the needs of his team? Although some of y'all cried that he didn't when he took full accountability for the failures of the team. And he decreed and vowed and promised that what happened this past year would not happen again. So who better to have the shopping list, the grocery cart, and going down the aisles and getting what he knows he needs, believes he needs. And he got Pretty Tony, and he got Box, and he got the OC and the DC. And what we told y'all was going to happen, happened.
Mm-hmm.
He replaced everything that went out. And also, from a statistical production standpoint, upgraded it, all while spending less than what would have been required to keep some of the people. I call that a win.
Sound like some smart shopping right there too, dog.
That's what I call it.
Yeah, man. You talking about 42 incoming transfers. Lot of. Am I still on? Okay.
Yeah.
Got a lot of 3 stars coming in. That's what teams are built on, the 3 stars out there, Uncle Neely. You know, talk about just the ratings and the rankings and how Coach Prime is not really going off of that.
You want to know the truth, the facts? Oh, Uncle always tell y'all the best indicator of future performance is past performance. A lot of these people that y'all cried tears that were leaving, you didn't know them a year ago, 2 years ago. They were 2 and 3 stars that Coach Prime went and found, coached them up, made them household names, put them in a position where their value increased. So if he did it before, why wouldn't I think he could do it again? That's right, Don Duncan. Succinct and ambiguity in the same sentence.
Killing them.
Because that's what this man has done. I can remember when the portal first started, he was at Jack State and he brought in all these folks and everybody, oh. I remember 2 years after that when he goes to Colorado and flips entire roster, oh. Now everybody does it the way he does it.
Yep.
And even with the quote-unquote exit of Jordan Seaton to the portal, when everybody was, oh, what Prime saw was, hey, man, I was headed to the checkout aisle.
You ain't lying.
But I just got a notification on my phone that they done put some more money back in my account. I could do some more shopping.
That's exactly what went on, too, dog. You got some ballers out there,
Went out there, picked up another running back, picked up a couple of D tackles.
Yep.
Picked up another offensive lineman.
Yep. And not just anyone. He got the one that Jordan even reached out to. Jordan Seaton's cousin has now joined Colorado, big fella, red-shirted, 6'3", 295 pounds. And you saw Jordan tweet about him. And Javon McFadden will be joining the Colorado Buffaloes.
Chico, you want to be real, Chico?
Be real about it, Unc.
You want to be really real as Black Bush.
They might get mad at you now. They might get mad at you for being real.
They gonna get mad. They love getting mad.
All right. Go ahead, man. Say what you got to say, Unc. Just know that they might clip it and run it.
How bad of an experience could Jordan Seaton have really had? Is right before he left, he recruited his cousin, and even when he decided to leave, his cousin still came. How bad of an experience could it really been if he reached out to his cousin and said, man, hey, let's play together? And then he's like, oh, man, let me go. I think I got a big offer here. Let me go test the water. And his cousin still came. Come on, dog. Y'all I'm telling you, it's like, Chico, it's this psychosis, man. It's a sickness. This desire to see Deion Sanders fail. And to a degree that just overwhelms logic, conventional wisdom, facts, recent occurrences, patterns. You dismiss all that to go like, man, I want this to so not work that I'm not going to pay attention to logic.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And I say the same thing, Chico, about when receivers were departing, as receivers were coming, keep that in mind. They saw what was coming as they were departing. And here you have a new offense coordinator, right?
Yeah, right.
And he's not running a system that he learned from a coaching tree. He's running a system that he created.
Right.
You don't think he would have the wherewithal, the cachet, the power, the confidence to say to Coach Prime, no, man, whatever that guy's asking, we need to do all we can to keep him. I need him for this system.
Yeah.
If he's comfortable with
recognizes
somebody
that.
leaving and he's excited about what's coming in and it's his damn system, y'all would, if Phil Jackson lost somebody in the triangle and was picking somebody up and was smiling, y'all would be celebrating. Yeah, Phil know what he's doing.
Yep.
But when it's a brother, all this doubt come in.
Yep.
Come on,
Same thing. Same thing. The reason why you could have a Craig Hodges and then the BJ Armstrong and then the John Paxson and then the Steve Kerr, and everybody knows their name, and they were all successful with what they were doing. They played the same position. You had guys like Luke Longley, Bill Winnington, Bill Cartwright.
No name
Scott
university.
King. Yeah, no name university, but the coach knew how to pick those players to fill those positions that he needed in his system, to do the dirty work or the jobs that's going to help this system run and keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's not just listen, man, why do they have all these different type of oils in the auto zones and stores and stuff, right? You can't just go in there and pick any type of oil, right? It's still oil.
You got to get the oil for you, what you drive.
Got to get the oil.
And not only oil, hold on, we break down a little further, Chico.
Break it on down, dog.
You got to get the oil for what you drive, and you also got to get the oil for how you drive what you drive.
The make and model, everything, dog. How you drive. If you're going to be rough on it.
And where you driving at.
Yeah. The high mileage, dog.
That same motor oil in the same car in Arizona don't work like the same motor oil in the same car in Alaska.
You ain't lying. And as a matter of fact, I remember Unc back in the day. I had this lawnmower Unc.
Yeah.
And I was about to load that thing with some regular gas. I ain't know no better. I was a young kid.
You're going to cut about 10 feet of that yard.
Man, I was about to blow something up with it.
My
uncle came out there and said, no, dog, you need some oil up in that thing. I said,
you got to get 3-1 mix, baby. You got to
get a mix. What is it, 3-1 or 1-1, whatever it was.
Mix,
I was like, what the hell is that? I'm about to blow something up out here, baby. But yeah, hey, you got to have the right things, man. If you want things to run correctly, that was the case. You could put water in your car and it'll run. It doesn't work like that.
Hey, Patrick Williams, there will be emphasis on running the ball because the go-go offense loves to have two backs back there when you look at the way that offense is set up at times. And as it relates to being done in the portal, we're not going to be done in the portal until the portal official closes. And the portal won't officially close till next Friday at about 11:59 p.m. Eastern, because keep in mind, there are two teams that play tomorrow night, and those two teams have an additional 5 days for the portal.
Right. And speaking of those two teams, one of those teams, Indiana, Coach Prime was able to pluck DB Jaja Boyd from. He's committed to Colorado, 5'11", 190-pounder. Played in 6 games at safety as a redshirt freshman. Had 8 tackles, forced fumble from JMU, former JMU commit, of course, with Coach Kirk Signetti, and he ended up going up there to IU also. So he has 3 years of eligibility left. Going to be another depth piece for the Buffs at the wide receiver position. And I'm
got to be deep in that
DB
room,
position.
Man. No, I'm right with you.
Yeah,
recognize your error. Thank you for that. But the DB room and the wide receiver room, you have to have depth going into the spring or summer, because here's what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody going to have a hamstring issue.
Yeah.
And you got to be able to practice, got to be able to put in your installs, got to be able to play the spring game. So you got to operate on special teams. Those two rooms have to be deep.
Yeah. Got to, dog. And hey, if you're gonna have a situation where you lose so many guys off of your football team, and now you can hand pick them, and now you're bringing in guys. If you look at their rankings, their stats, like I said before, it's production over potential in most cases. And I think Coach Prime has done an amazing job, man. Him and the whole staff. Shout out to Pretty Tony. Shout out to Box. Shout out to Coach Brandon Marion, Coach Rob Livingston, and everybody else on the staff, dog. Let's bring in Professor Chuck Bishop as we talking about members.
3D, ain't it?
Staff.
I know, right?
What's going on?
Back your ass up, man.
I know. I'm like pushing the screen away. Yeah.
Put you in the closet somewhere?
You know, I'm at the away studio, so.
Man, Chico, I had a unique experience this weekend. Well, not unique. It's happened many a times, but it hadn't happened in a long time.
Uh-oh.
I got to attend a HBCU basketball game and sit with the professor, Chuck Bishop, from inside the HB Sports Lab. And we watched Jackson State men versus Prairie View men on Saturday night. Chuck, how you been, man?
I'm doing well, Neely. Doing well. I had a great opportunity to sit with you the other night, man. Enjoyed it. Neely is well known around these parts, so to get an opportunity to sit with him courtside, brother, it was an experience, and it's always an experience to not just sit with Neely, but to sit with the old men along the court side with them. That they give it to the referees, they give it to the players, So that's always a cool experience. So yes,
I'm interested to know, like, when people come up to Uncle Neely, y'all be sitting at the chair and stuff. I mean, on the court. When people come up, shake his hand, what do they say first? Like, oh man, I remember you from, or what do they say?
I watch you all the time. I watch you all the time, man. It's good to see you, brother. Yeah,
that's cool.
Oh, and you too. Hey, it's like, and you too, Malone. Yeah.
And you too, Chuck. I see you on there a few times.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I see you over there. I see you.
That's what's up.
Okay. Appreciate you, brother.
Just making sure when them back in the day, like, hey, remember that time we had that such and such party?
I still think a lot of people here in Jackson, Chico, and Chuck are, because they watch broadcasts and all that stuff, and I sincerely appreciate it. I think they still forget that I live here. And so you always get that, man, you back? Like, I haven't gone.
Yeah.
Kirk Herbstreit still asleep at the house. He just covered it.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, I've never left, but we appreciate the love, man, and those guys, man. My seats have been next to them for probably almost 20 years now. No, more than 20, because Alexis 30. So about 25 years we've been seatmates, and we know how to almost get thrown out of games.
What is something that you might have said the other night, Unc? That could be repeated.
Prairie View had a player in some pink shoes, and I asked him, did his drawers match?
You see what I'm saying, Chico? It's always fun sitting down there with him, man. It's always fun sitting with him.
Then they had another guy with hat like Chico, and I asked the ref to check his birth certificate.
Yeah, man.
Jonathan Fairview, man. I think the final score, I think 1 point JSU was up about 14 or so, came back in final couple of minutes, took the lead. Final score was probably about 81-78. The key was their two big dogs getting fouled out, 38 points, like 27 points. So I think Prairie View gonna make some noise in the SWAC, Chuck. You down there with him in Houston?
Yeah, I mean that's a good ball club, and their leading scorer. I mean, he was non-existent in that game. Terrian Joseph, transfer from Southern. But you're talking about an individual. And really, I was looking forward to that game because coming into the game, you're talking about the number 1 and number 2 leading scorers in the SWAC, and Terrian Joseph and Deshaun Ruffin. Deshaun Ruffin did his part, with regards to what he was able to do for Jackson State. But Terrian Ruffin, Jackson, I think, did a really, really good job of defending him, blitzing him whenever, they got an opportunity to get multiple people with a hand in his face. But really, they took him so out the game, and I didn't know if it was an injury or whatever the case, but he looked like he was fine. But, he really didn't play much in the second half. So it speaks a lot to sort of the firepower that Prairie View still has, in that their leading scorer, 22 points per game, was on the bench pretty much all second half, and they still were able to make a comeback into the game, take the lead for a brief period of time, and Jackson State was able to overcome that. But I tell you what, it's going to be a fun one when you take a look at what Prairie View can do over the next few weeks in regards to in the SWAC. I think you're going to have a very interesting matchup tomorrow night in the SWAC when Texas Southern comes to Jackson to play Jackson State. Texas Southern, huge road win against Alcorn on the road. When you take a look at that one, controversy at the end of that game, the officials looked as though They had blown the game over. Alcorn, they had Texas Southern missed a final buzzer beater shot. Apparently, there was a foul called on the floor before that there was the time expired. Referees sort of got together. They waved everything off. Everybody started cheering, this, that, and the other. And then all of a sudden, they brought everybody back on the court, and Texas Southern was able to knock down a couple of free throws to ice that game. And they got a huge road win over Alcorn. Alcorn have been playing some really good basketball in that game. So now Texas Southern, they've put together a couple of wins now, and that's a team. I'm telling you, they started off conference play 0-3, but if they get things going, they got some firepower, Neil.
Yeah, first let me deal with this, man. I applaud quality officiating. I applaud getting it right. In all situations, get it right. But that to be a road game, and Alcorn ain't got but one way in and one way out. And the officials made a call going against Alcorn to flip the game. Like, man.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often.
Yeah. Alcorn got tree stands on campus, man.
Yeah. So that was a huge win. That was a huge win for Texas Southern on the road. But you take a look at a couple of other big wins around the SWAC. Florida A&M, they went to Arkansas Pine Bluff and got a win on the road. I got an opportunity to watch Arkansas Pine Bluff up close. They have a young man by the name of Keon Williams, who's one of the top scorers in the SWAC, also top rebounders in the SWAC. But that's going to be a team that's going to make some noise within the Southwestern Athletic Conference. But Florida A&M, they go on the road, get a huge win against Arkansas Pine Bluff. You know, we sort of look at Mississippi Valley. Valley, they are a tough team to play on the road. Bethune-Cookman, they went on the road and got a huge win in Mississippi Valley. So big wins on the road. And then to round things out, Southern, big win on the road at Grambling, beat Grambling by 18 points. So that was what you had going on in the Southwestern Athletic Conference. In the MEAC, everybody was looking at this particular game, Neely. Maryland Eastern Shore, so sort of a surprise within MEAC play. They started out in conference play 2-0. Big win over conference stalwart Norfolk State, 74-70. And in that game, Zion Abanla, he had 18 of his 20 points in the second half of that game. So Maryland Eastern Shore, that's a team that are not a lot of people had paid attention to going into this conference play part of the season, but they started off conference play 3-0 in the MEAC. So huge kudos to Maryland Eastern Shore basketball team, and as well, Morehouse now. They've won about 6 in a row in the SIAC. Huge win over their arch nemesis Clark on the road this weekend. So big game for Morehouse in terms of what they've been able to do. So kudos to the Morehouse basketball team. And speaking of Clark, they named their new football coach at Clark Atlanta is Terry Sims. Terry Sims, former head football coach of Bethune-Cookman, now will take over that Clark program as they moved on from the coach that they had prior. So Terry Sims now takes over this Clark football program. So, you know, even though we're in the midst of basketball season, you know, things still churn with regards to football, especially coaches and, of course, always the transfer portal.
Well, quick rebuttal, a couple of things, Chuck, before we bring Chico back on. One, as relates to the MEAC, ain't nobody care. Two, when you said Morehouse road win against Clark Atlanta, road, like you just they walked across the street.
Yeah, up the street, right, exactly.
It was a road game. It's just 2 buildings down.
Right. They went around the corner and got the W. Yeah.
I do got to put you on the spot, Chuck, and I know you Mr. Politically Correct, and you got a lot of friends that are ADs and coaches, and you try to skirt the issues. You do the right thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
But as we're officially into January and officially into SWAC play, anybody on the hot seat if they don't get it done this year?
It's funny you should say that, because I think Prairie View's coach is actually one of those individuals who
great coach,
tremendous coach. When you talk about what he's been able to do at Prairie View, they've won a SWAC tournament title. But it's been a couple of down years for Prairie View. So for them to get off to a strong start in conference play was huge for them. But that's a loss on the road, and that's something to kind of pay attention to with regards to Prairie View in terms of what they're able to do this basketball season. And we've seen early in the season got some important conference, some important wins out of conference. So a lot of times you see teams come into conference play because they've been on the road for X number of weeks. They probably come in, 2-11, 3-10, things of that nature. Prairie View came in, 6-8 in the conference play. So they got some good road wins with regards to some geographical opponents, a couple of road wins against maybe a Power 4 opponent. But Prairie View is a very good basketball team. We got an opportunity to see them up close. And again, they did a lot of damage without their leading scorer. So they're going to make some noise in the SWAC this upcoming season.
Yeah, I got a good relationship with the head coach, man. Me and Brian Anderson were back by the locker room before they came out and talked to him for a second. Wish the brother the best. Not surprised, a lot of turmoil, a lot of turnover down there. People kind of want their own people at some point. So it'd be interesting how that unfolds. But I tell you what, brother can coach, man. They were down, I know, double digits in that game and never gave up, never quit, took the lead. And if not for that foul trouble, and then we'll look at a couple of questionable calls too.
Sure.
They were right there in there. So we shall see, said the blind man. Big Dog Chico, you got anything for Professor B.A. before we start shifting to the bullshit?
Professor Chuck, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's going on, Brother Chico?
Man, nothing, man. I saw you on the sideline and saw a couple clips of you calling the game and ending it. You know what I mean? So, just shout out to you, man, for doing your thing.
Did you call the game standing up the whole time? Or you just
say that again?
I said, do you call the game standing up the whole time, or was that clip you just in your zone?
I was just probably in my zone, man. I can call Tiddlywinks if you allow me. But that's what I do. I'm
one thing now. You sounded good and you look good. I don't know if you could have buttoned that sport coat though. It looked a little snowy.
Hey, you always got to catch a shot from Neely, man. But bro.
Hey, Chico, if he'd have buttoned that coat and took a deep breath, he'd have put somebody out. That button would have shot out there.
That's cool, man. Hey, but real quick, I know some people in here. They're here for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes news. We talk about some of everything on this show. As you see, Coach Professor Chuck Bishop breaking down the HBCU sports and things of that nature. But if we go back to Coach Prime, Chuck, what would be your concerns as far as retooling our whole roster of college football these days? Like, what would be your concern going into that? If you saw you have 40 plus guys leaving your program, what are you thinking?
And this I have to give kudos to Neely with regards to his commentary the other day on the Morning Wood. I used to look at that in a different manner, but it's an opportunity cost now. When you start kind of taking a look at the fact that you lose X amount of players, but that allocates money to positions that you might need somewhere else. So it was a very novel way, very educational way to sort of retrain your mind in terms of how you look at the transfer portal, because one of the things you look at, and by human nature, you start taking a look at what you've lost, but you never really stop and think about, well, wait a second, this is money that's actually freed up that we can put at this position, that we can put at this position, that we can put at this position. And we've seen one of the things with Coach Prime is he's been masterful in terms of, since this thing started, this transfer portal, phenomena started, the lay of the land, college athletics as what we know it. He's been masterful in terms of putting teams together. I think, everybody's allowed a once off, which obviously last year would have been, but I have no doubt in my mind that this team is going to bounce back and be right back in the thick of things this upcoming season, because, it's almost as though you give this individual an opportunity to look and see what the needs are and address the needs, address the wants, and go back out and put the team out there that we've come to know and love with regards to what Coach Prime has been able to do. And like I said, I've never not seen him be put himself in a successful position. And that sort of gives you confidence going into the season.
Exactly. Hey, I will say this. What I'm excited about, like I said before on past shows, is the fact that Coach Prime has been able to really, really see and vet these guys from the start to the finish, parents and background wise. Because if you really paid attention to what he was saying, in previous seasons when he bring guys in, it would always be that he would understand the why and what makes these guys tick, and that way you can respond to them and coach them in a certain way, like particular to them, to each player, rather than trying to coach everybody the same. You know what I mean? Anybody who's been around sports know that you coach everybody differently. Everybody's treated fairly, but you're treated differently, so to speak, And I think if you know the players that you have and you've been able to pick these guys, you can now understand what makes them tick, what makes them go, their motivation, and you can coach them, from that perspective. You know what I mean? And that I think will lead to better understanding, less distractions, and a less chance that you have a cancer in the room that you didn't know about. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because those things that can hurt a football team, especially when you're facing that adversity that's going to definitely come during the season.
And I probably started looking at college football in much the way I look at the pros, in sort of when you are quote unquote free agent shopping, you bring guys in that's going to fit the personality of the team. And you're starting to sort of retrain your mind to sort of block out the nostalgia as much as you can and understand this is the lay of the land with regards to college athletics, college football, especially. So you're sort of roster churning or roster shaping something that that this is what I'm expecting to be out here on the field, and this is something that I'm bringing in guys that who want to be part of this program and take it to the next level, and I think it's sort of just phenomenal to sit back and be in this day and age of college athletics and watch how these I'm not going to call them employees. I'm going to call them athletes, how you bring these individuals in and how they shape maybe the next 2-3 years of an administration of what you have on the staff.
Well, excited about it, man. And mixed the transfers in to the guys that's remaining on the team for Colorado, which is not a whole bunch of them, but it's a select few that I think Coach Prime is allowing to be around, welcoming around the team, and to stay there on the team because of what they bring to the team.
Absolutely.
Understand this, Chuck and Chico. I think y'all did an excellent breakdown right there. But understand this, regardless of the number of players that remain anywhere, there is no player bigger than the organization. And the organization via its head coach is where the culture starts and stops. When you talk about, for instance, Mike Tomlin, who just departed the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Steelers had a culture that was before Tomlin and a culture that is after Tomlin. And the owners of the Steelers, they hire coaches that fit that culture. Those coaches go select players that fit that culture. And so 5, 10, 15 years from now, when you have nobody on the team that used to be on the team, they all still fit the team because you selected people based on the culture. And I think one of the things that Coach Prime always does is he looks for those guys, that fit the way he played ball, and wants his players to play. Now, sometimes because of health issues in the past, because of taking a gamble here and there, you miss. But I agree with you, Chico. I think the due diligence this year, him being present, him being directly hands-on, him saying on the morning run specifically to us and our audience, no, I'm not just the last saying who make it, I'm the first say who make it. I'm involved in the whole process this go around because as we start to show off, This is the guy who took total responsibility for those 3 wins and 9 losses. And this is the guy who said it will never happen again. So this is the guy with the shopping cart, pushing it down the aisle, picking what he needs for it not to happen again. All of those data points skew things in the direction of it ain't gonna happen again. Because the best indicator of past performance or future performance is past performance. And when you look at Coach Prime's track record, be it the NFL, be it coaching college football, no one has gotten it right more than he has when he's given time to get it right. And one thing he's had this time is time. And then he's blessed with, we ain't got to do this again in April and May like we had the past couple of years.
Yeah.
There is no second portal. I got who I want now. They're going to be with me now. Let's get to work. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. I think the naysayers are going to have to just shut up, because the last thing they want to say is I was wrong and he was right. So they're just going to be quiet.
Yeah.
Let me ask this question. In terms of Coach Prime's presence in the offseason, how massive do you think that is? And it doesn't take anything away from the staff, but just his presence during this time period within the offseason.
Well, I want to answer that carefully, Chuck.
Okay.
Because we have to keep in mind this time last year he was present.
Mm-hmm.
He was only unpresent during strength and conditioning, which would have been last, June, July. He was there spring ball, right? He was there all through spring ball, and his absence last year, which we now know are due to his fighting cancer and going through those surgeries, et cetera, was just during the time of football schedule where coaches can't coach anyway. They're solely with the strength and conditioning program. But I will say this to answer your question, now that I framed the narrative. I had no idea, and maybe Chico or y'all can see it differently or the same. Looking back on the 2020 vision, I had no idea how much his absence then would have impacted things. But clearly it did, because just being in the building, you know what I mean? You set the tone. You're having conversations at the water cooler. You're having lunch with people, even though you're not directly coaching at the time. And that's one of those things that you just look forward to this year, that, he's there. Even though this time period right now still represents the same time period last year that he was there, there are no indicators that he's going to miss any going forward. So I think, man, he's put together a dangerous roster. I think he got what he needed in the portal, replaced what he lost, and then some. And now it's just time to put foot to grass, hands to weights, and then this fall put belt to ass.
Interesting.
Can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the talent come together. Honestly, and I think is when you look at the guys that left, the players that left, the amount of players that left, and then you go and get and recoup with these guys that you're bringing in right now. I think if you look at the video, the promo video that's been put out there on these guys, and the way they're speaking and what they're saying is like what Chuck said. These guys want to be here. They're excited to be here and come play for Coach Prime. And I think that's going to make all the difference in the world. Guys who really want to be here, know what they're there for, and they want to come and be a part of that fabric that Coach Prime has shown for the last few years that he provides for his players. And it's something different.
Man, I had a great conversation today, Chico, with Michael Westbrook. He called this morning. He said he had been seeing some clips out there from the time with us and what a time he had, and said great interview, et cetera, et cetera. So then we just spent next 20 minutes or so just chopping it up about CU football.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the portal and this and that. And I brought up to him something that I've brought up and people have pushed back on me about, that these players of today are not married to the nostalgia like we used to have. And he was like, yeah, Neely, I don't like it, but I mean, you're exactly right. He said, when I was in year 3, I had 3 years of the school song. Yeah. These guys are in year 3, and have had 3 different school songs.
Right.
And I said, like, man, you can push it, you can try to manufacture it, but it's not organic anymore because that's not the mindset of what people are moving around for. Period. And so what Chuck said earlier, I thought set the tone for this conversation we're now having, because in this modern era, you do have to divorce your mind from the nostalgia of what you remember college football to be. And if you can't embrace it, at least understand what college football has become.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, Chico, I deal in 2 silos: understanding and agreement. We don't have to be friends, right, and agree all the time, as long as I understand where you're coming from.
Right.
And so there's a lot of things that go on in college football I don't agree with. I understand it.
Yeah.
I understand it. This is where we are. And it ain't going back. We created this system out of an emergency response mode. And now that we're here, we're going to have to identify down the road some guardrails to it. But right now, this is now more business than it has ever been, man.
Let me say this too off of that, because for one, to go back on what you originally said, was people are not transferring what'd you say? People are not transferring to sing a fight song, right?
Period.
That's not what they're transferring for. Like, I'm not going to Upstate University for their fight song.
Period.
Right? Period. Now, having said that, if we win, or when we win some games, will we sing a fight song?
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
But did I transfer for that reason?
Absolutely not. No one is picking Colorado solely, or even in the top 5 reasons, so they can run behind Ralphie.
Well, that brings up an interesting question.
20 years ago, that might have been one of the top reasons.
It does bring up an interesting question, because the question that I ask on a consistent basis now is there a way to marry the nostalgia with the business of college athletics now? We all want to see the Notre Dame players tapped up, play like a champion today.
And they're all going to do it. That's part of the culture there. They're going to do it.
Yeah.
We're not talking, Chuck. Here's what's going to marry it, is what happens when you get there automatically. What we're talking about is, we're not saying Ralphie finna stop running. We're saying, hey, we have to really understand these kids ain't coming here to run behind Ralphie.
And that's just simple as that. It's a different.
Are we going to run behind Ralphie? Yes.
Yes.
But when you talk to an 11th grader from Selma, Alabama, and ask him, does he want to play at Colorado? He's going to talk to you about Coach Prime and going to the NFL.
Sure.
And he's going to talk to you about Travis Hunt and Shador. He's not going to say, I want to go there because I want to sing a song and run behind Ralphie.
Sure.
Yeah.
What used to be a carrot on the stick 30, 40, 50 years ago is not the carrot on the stick in 2026.
Absolutely.
And we're not saying that when you get there, you're not going to eat that carrot and enjoy that carrot and fall in love with that carrot, because that's what winning breeds. It's just not the marketing tool that it once was. Kids want to know where I'm going to sleep, where I'm going to eat, what I'm going to get paid, and am I going to the league?
Simple as that. And the league these days is playing football, or as Coach Prime say, become a professional in your field. And I guarantee you, there are some guys out there that'll take that, because you know what, man? Listen, everybody ain't going pro, dog.
Nope.
Period. Leave it at that. Hey, I hope we answered most of y'all questions out there, or comments or whatever it is. We got a super chat. Let's see. First of all, said $2 super chat, said Chico, I forgot the other QB. I did, and I put it on there again. So don't worry. Players mess up.
Players mess up.
Patrick Williams.
Nothing to a player. Hey, saw the killer snail, but it don't do nothing to a player.
He ain't lying. All it does is add a little seasoning.
Oh, you know,
That's what
Chico,
he said.
I completely forgot to mention, and I wanted to make sure to give deference to it, but I got some new guys
It
who
is. You said that.
basically that got inducted into the Black College Football Hall of Fame. Definitely want
Okay.
to say kudos out to Jimmy Smith from Jackson State, Eddie Robinson Jr., current head football coach at Alabama State. Nick Collins spent some time in the league, played with Bethune-Cookman and Tyrone Poole from Fort Valley State, but all four of these individuals. They were inducted or will be inducted into the Black College Football Hall of Fame. So definitely want to send a shout out to my guy, Jimmy Smith. One down, one more to go, man. Got to get that guy into the NFL Hall of Fame. So.
Yes, indeed. Pro Football Hall of Fame. Shout out to Jimmy Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And all the other guys too, Tyrone Poole and those guys. You name, that's a hell of a list right there, dog.
Absolutely. All those guys made their mark with regards to their college teams, and all of them spent tremendous time in the NFL. Did a great job in the NFL as well. But all of them got their call, and just can't say enough about Jimmy getting the call into the Black College Hall of Fame. And like I said, there's a point, where guys like Jimmy, they've got to get their opportunity to get that call into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So who's that white lady just walked behind you back there?
Let me ask a couple questions. Let me ask a couple questions, man, before I forget. For messing with Uncle Neely, Chuck, Unc, coming up now. If I'm a young high school player, I like to give some insight. You know what I mean? We got parents out there who are parents of young athletes. You got young athletes now who are looking around, might not have a scholarship offer right now, or might have had a couple of weeks and haven't heard anything from college coaches, right? Now the transfer portal has ended for all schools except for the last two. If I'm a a high school player, right, out there, what am I thinking right now if I haven't signed my letter of intent to go to college right now? What am I thinking?
JUCO ball?
JUCO?
That would be a very good opportunity, I think, to not only raise your stock with regards to playing at the level that you want to play in, but I think you're starting to see, and very interesting. I think Prairie View's coach Tremaine Jackson made a comment at the coaches conference last week. It's like, I can't win with 18-year-olds. That was very deep with regards for him to say that. You take a look at the roster makeup of Indiana. That is a very mature team, and this is the state of college athletics. It's the state of college ball. This is where things are moving to. Where you're going to have more 21, 22, maybe 23-year-olds. Miami's quarterback said he graduated a couple of years ago. So this is where we are, and you either have to accept it or perish. That's the reality of it.
Mm. Isn't Miami starting running back? I think he's 18, right?
He was early enrollee.
Yeah,
right. So that's like a exception to the rule right there. Though. You're not going to see a lot of those happening, in big time college football nowadays. So JUCO is a route. JUCO doesn't count against you with your eligibility, right?
Well, it hadn't been determined if that's going to be extended forever. That was just while that case was going on. It was part of the settlement of that case, and so we'll see if in the future if it counts or not. But one thing I will say, whether it counts or not, to the specific example you gave, nothing wrong with Chuck's advice. In any situation where you're down on the scoreboard, it's in your best interest to do anything you can do to extend the game.
Yep.
Call timeout, foul, step out of bounds. Like, you got to extend the game, and JUCO would be one of those routes to extend the game, because what I'm seeing out here right now, Chico, as far as the path that we're on and where it can likely go, or looking like where it's headed, you're going to talk about it used to be a feather in the hat of JUCOs of how many people they sent to the right Power Fives, to the SEC. Now you're going to be talking about HBCUs and mid-majors in that regard, that, hey, come play for us, and in 2 years, you'll be able to get your bag up. I know that Ohio State didn't offer you now, but come rock with us for 2 years, get you some real game film, increase your NIL value, and then watch they come looking and look at our stats. Look how many players that we'd have leave here and go on to such and so. And let me tell you how rapidly that has changed in our lives. We forget that like Joe Burrows was at Ohio State and then went to LSU.
He did.
You forget the kid that's the quarterback in Washington was out there in Arizona and then went to LSU. It's like, and the reason I use an example is both schools now proudly claim who used to be here.
Yeah.
It used to be a time when the guy left. Oh man, we don't care about him no more. Now it's like, nah, if you was here and you go on to success, we part of that success.
We part of that success,
right.
Exactly.
If you go to the downtown athletic club right now, when it tells you Travis Hunter's acumens and resume for college football, it mentions Jackson State in the profile.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he played at Jackson State.
Yeah, you could play with Shedeur Sanders on Madden, and they'll say, I think they mentioned Jackson State, and then they'll say Colorado also.
You have to, because his records come from both places.
Yep.
Wow.
And so now it's nothing to distance yourself from. It's nothing to run from. It's a part of your profile. And so it's like, hey, use it to your advantage, because some of these smaller places, smaller schools, smaller conferences are never going to have the NIL outside the campus money these other places have. But what you do have is the pipeline. We're going to develop you. We're going to grow you. We're going to get you where you need to be and watch that phone ring. And we're going to happily help you get there instead of baller blocking and not wanting you to leave.
Yeah.
There's a feather in our hat.
Yeah, Chambliss was at Ferris State, Division II, and goes to Ole Miss, and now look what he's done with his stock.
So basically, you guys are saying high school guys out there, if you don't have a scholarship right now and nothing comes in the next, I think it's next month or so, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't want to cap it like that. Don't quote me on that. I ain't said that.
Okay.
Well, what I'm simply saying is, man, you're in high school to a parent out there, and you get a scholarship offer, you better take it. Because that scholarship offer you got right now ain't worth a damn when the portal open. Because you're no longer the guy that you were when I offered. Let's make it basketball since we're in basketball season. You may be in 12th grade and be the number 4 point guard in the nation. When the portal open, you ain't the number 4 point guard in the nation no more. Because now I got 223-year-olds who play point guard and play with experience. And like the coach said at Prairie View down there, Chuck, why would I bet my job and my wife being able to eat on an 18-year-old and I can bet it on a 22-year-old?
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing.
That's sobering. That's sobering. That's reality, though.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn, guys getting big money out here, coach. Heard quarterback getting $4 million down there playing football these days. $4 million.
Man, the rumors of what Duke's quarterback is being offered.
Oh my. Yeah.
It is approaching, again, rumors, unsubstantiated at this point. It is approaching a $10 million package, including his sister.
Exactly.
Oh, you know what? They're up in these levels, kind of like what we saw in the NFL. I think it was Sam Bradford. Was it Bradford from Oklahoma got the last deal? One of those big, huge deals that they had in NFL for the quarterbacks. I think they're doing that now in college football. You're going to continue to see this number go up until somebody finally say, "Hey, man, I'm not paying no guy quarterback."
Yeah, to the bubble pop. Yeah,
to the pops. But until then, get your money, dog. Get your money.
Yeah, look at this.
Hey,
I know personal stories, Chuck, of some JPS students that were not athletes and got to attend LSU because their friend Ronnie Henderson got to attend LSU. And so that ain't unheard of, being a package deal with people, but now it ain't got to be hidden no more.
This is very true. Yes.
Come on, dog.
Yes, great point.
Dog. Speaking of hidden, that's hell. That's how I went to UAB. Half of it, because they offered a teammate of mine who didn't get offered by Auburn. I was like, oh, we can go to UAB together. And then I could bring 2 more guys up here. They can walk on. They agreed to do that. So I had 3 other guys from my hometown with me at UAB, starting the semester in September. By December, though, they were gone. I was in a 4-bedroom by myself, dog.
But the package got you there.
The package got me there.
Hey, and you know what you was doing in that 4-bedroom by yourself?
Exactly the opposite of what you was doing. 605 was the spot. What? There's a match. All right. let's make it about you right quick, Unc. Now just imagine you at Jackson State in your heyday.
Okay.
And you staying on campus, right?
All right.
And of course, everybody on campus has what? A roommate, right?
Sure.
I just imagine halfway through your first semester, all of your roommates gone and you got your own dorm room by yourself. Is that not a palace now?
I get you.
Okay, I rest my case. I leave it right there then. I ain't got to go no further. What would you have been doing? I'm sure you wouldn't been stroking that little wood in Jackson State. Your own apartment. Not you.
I'd have been butt naked in their beds. We go to everybody's room.
Oh God, the Stewart Hall suite.
Yeah, man. I see Isabel. Oh, now shout out to Big Isabel too, your big brother, I think. Shout out to him. No, I was there with Watson Brown. Yep. But I was imagine this too, This hard. This half the reason. There's another reason UAB got me too, I went there on a visit. They was like, we just now building these beautiful dorms. These are gonna be the ones you guys stay. I'm like, damn, a brand new dorm? Hey, I just came from Alabama State, Tuskegee, Southern Miss, Louisville. None of them had new dorms like this, dog. I like this right here. I like this. You know, I got to go to Georgia or Tennessee or Auburn for some good, nice, clean stuff. I'm coming from the hood. I don't want to go to no dirty stuff. They got a brand new dorm for me, I'm going to this school, dog. That was a big factor right there. Not the school song,
No,
some clean toilets and bathroom, dog. I'm serious. Y'all think I'm playing?
I know you ain't playing. All them cousins you was with Big Mama house, and now you get to sit on the toilet and ain't got to wipe nobody else piss up before you sit down.
You playing, but that's serious.
Play.
That's serious. What? And that was the life, dog. That was the life. Shout out to the basketball girls that used to stay across the hall for me, and it was co-ed too. Everybody else talking about, hey, this is where the boys stay. This is where the girls stay. At UAB, they was like, this is a new dorm, and we got everybody up in here. Like,
Chico, I know you a while, my brother, and I ain't never seen your eyes as big as I just seen them just here. Your eyes got big.
That's how I was when they said, what? Man, I literally had a room, and I used to flex on my teammates like this because I used to have a room. I don't know how they did this. They had to make a mistake. Not that I indulged or anything, but I had a girl stay right there, a girl stay right here, a girl stay right here, and a girl. I was surrounded. It was crazy, Chuck. It was crazy, Chuck. I think they wanted me to flunk out, Chuck.
A wolf in the hen house.
A wolf in the hen house, but I stayed focused, Chuck. Could you imagine that at Jackson State, dog? Oh my God.
Ooh.
You got Shasta Avery Hearts walking around that thing. Oh my God. I'm sorry I said that. Let me get up out of here.
Mark. Let me clip that for Shasta.
What?
118.
Oh my God.
What you do? You walk out the hallway in a towel and Shasta out there.
What?
Your towel mistakenly dropped.
Man, come on now. Now you know what? Another thing, that y'all might know about. They didn't have. I can't remember the school that took me on a visit, and they had like community. Had to be Alabama State. They had community showers. You had to walk out your room and go down the hallway to the shower. I was like, "What is this, jail? I'm not going to school here."
Chico, I was fortunate enough to, for most of college, have an apartment. But when I did stay on campus, both of my dorms were community. I had to walk out down the hall.
Ooh,
Dixon Hall.
And you were lucky if it had stalls. Some of you walk in, it just be 5 shower heads coming out the wall.
I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Oh,
I couldn't do it, Hell no.
Yeah, community showers. That's what I knew freshman year.
Ooh, Lord. Oh, I am crazy about showering or using the bathroom. And I think
here was the better worst part, Chuck. When we upgraded to showers and had that curtain, the worst thing was that community curtain, and you get finished with your shower and that curtain bump into you, and you got to start all the way over. Because you can feel the slickness on it.
That is so disgusting for me, dog. I couldn't do it. Hey, man, props to everybody who did that. Much props to y'all. But I know when I went on the visit and I saw that, I said, I can't go here.
Much props to the dorm mother cleaning lady, and then many of them that quit on a Monday morning because they would come clean up on Fridays, right? And they wouldn't come back to Monday. And by the time they got back Monday, every stall was full of vomit and doo-doo and you hear that little car come to her. Hell no! I quit. There ain't no way.
I think I was traumatized by that, dog. I can still smell the smell of a locker room filled with stanky football players, dog. And
you know what? I'm traumatized by the Saturday morning dude screaming in pain in the bathroom. He was burning. Traumatized by it. I still hear it.
Chuck, you come on.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Chuck, you got the Chuck.
Going way too far.
I remember it. Yeah.
Chuck, do you see that little window to the side that say private chat? You gotta start you Chuck.
Oh, I just got the itch over there.
There you go, Wayne Morgan. Chuck, you had nasty friends, man.
Man, y'all had to wear shower shoes and y'all showered in it, boy.
Oh God, yeah.
If you wanted to have feet when you were 30. You get your shit amputated going in there. You'd be like Big Mama on Soul Food. They gonna have to get your feet.
Oh.
Chico, you got the sugar? You got diabetes? No, I walked to Jack State Dorm barefoot. Flip flops on.
Oh gosh.
That is disgusting, though. I couldn't imagine, dog.
Bad time.
But like I said, I think I was traumatized by being in so many locker rooms and smelling other people's everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be the guy that Chico gonna be stinky. Chico gonna be this. Because I'm going home to take a shower instead of showering with y'all. It's like, man, what y'all want to see me or something? I'm going home to shower. What's the problem with that? Man, you gonna be stinking. So what? Let my girlfriend deal with it. Why are you worried about it? I had come back for everything. And she was a girl, yeah. My girlfriend, who's a girl. Oh, not the Nigerian, man. Yeah, the legendary 256 in the building. Shout out to Huntsville, Alabama. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Just so many memories you just brought back, Unc. I'm so glad I can go shower in a shower that I'm the only, as my coach used to say, I'm the only swinging dick that's going to shower up in that thing. No more swinging dicks up in here. Just one. I'm dead serious, dog. Ugh. Oh, dudes are nasty. I heard a story. Who was that? They said
they tell me girls are nastier. They said the girls don't like you.
Now, hey, we should put that in chat. Who's nastier, girls or guys? Because I've been a guy who coached a college volleyball team, and I walked in there and I smelled like cats been up in here. Boy, I turned around so fast. Ooh, Lord.
I turned around so fast. Went and got my camera.
Stop projecting what you would have done. Oh my God.
No, they tell me
I walked in that thing,
a girl's dorm or nothing like that, but they tell me the girls dorms are just as bad. Like girls, a lady might be nasty, but a group of ladies, their bathrooms be messed up too.
Man, I walked into one of the girls' dorms one time. They said we had to go check for something. I don't know what I was doing. I was maybe checking for a curfew or something. Walked in that man, I said, "Ooh, Lord,
I'm home."
No, I said, said, check everybody. And I'm gone. I checked everybody was present and I left. Ugh.
When you was at Big Mama house growing up, did you ever play with that water bottle in the shower?
No, that was you. That's you putting it on your face. It won't blow up, mama. Mama, it's stuck on my face.
Mama, the rod tastes like vinegar. What am I supposed to do?
Unc walking around all day smelling his upper lip.
Oh boy. Oh, y'all stupid.
Hey, Chuck, it's a shame, Chuck, when we have the legendary Michael Westbrook on here and we get to go back and forth. Michael Westbrook just put his head down and say, man, y'all crazy.
Yeah.
He told me that today.
Yeah,
he said, man,
Michael Westbrook.
He said, y'all got the funniest show. He said, y'all so damn crazy, man.
He said, man, y'all
said the stuff y'all say to each other. I said, Westbrook, one dude was trying to diss us in the chat, but he didn't understand. We took it as a compliment. He said, what'd he say? He said, man, watching Uncle Chico is like watching two niggas on FaceTime. They don't even be thinking about us. They just be talking.
Oh, you're right. Appreciate it.
Oh, God.
Man. All right, man. All right. We're going to leave it at that. Oh, I was going to say this. Suge Knight. No, he's a former football player, right? Yeah. Someone said that there was stories about how
Big Bird.
And it said he was like a bully even in the locker room. He used to be urinating on players' legs in the shower and laughing, thinking it was funny. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here right now. I would be locked up right now.
That's borderline rainbow, man. You can't play like that, man.
No, that's borderline. We got to kill him. We got to kill him.
Greg Maddox used to do that too. I heard
hell no. Him? He would have got beat up.
Yeah.
I can see Suge Knight doing it, and we got to think about it. We got to get together. We got to get this nigga. We got to get him. He pissing on my leg. But Greg Maddox, I'll punch you in the chest. I'll punch you in your heart.
After you set the bucket down or before?
After I watch you sit over there in the corner on the bucket, rubbing it on your nipples. Yeah, Greg. Hey, let me go, man.
Hey, Chuck, like I asked Chico when Westbrook was on, I was talking and I was making a good point. And I looked up at Chico there rubbing his chest. I stopped there. Man, why are you touching yourself? Gold dust while I'm talking.
Westbrook said, man, he was like, dog, y'all crazy, dog. I'm not in I'm not in
that joke was on the.
Doing what?
I'm making my point. And she goes in.
127 clip. Westbrook was thinking like, man, I would have fought y'all niggas in the locker room, dog. Y'all y'all two niggas.
Oh, gosh.
All right, man. All right. Shout out to Backwoods. I don't know how, but hey, man, somebody need to holler at Backwoods. Y'all put some companies in the chat right now that should be sponsoring this show. You feel me? If Backwoods sponsored us, I'll smoke a Backwood on the show. Live.
But keep this in mind. Not only stuff like that y'all don't do, give us some stuff that y'all do, because we want to let them know our show reaches y'all current market.
There you go. There you go.
So don't put Backwoods just to be funny. Like if you use Backwoods, put that.
Yeah. Put something in here. Like somebody was talking about.
We're gonna get Chico sponsored by Massengill.
All right. That's all right. We're gonna get hey, somebody tell Coach Prime to holler at Depends for us. You know, they're gonna make a onesie with Unc on it. Depends.
I about need one other night. I was sleeping good, Chico Chuck, and start having that dream while I was at the toilet. I was like, oh, you're gonna get me, devil. You're gonna get me.
Devil is a lie. Those be the best dreams. You be standing up in the field with the sun beaming on you. You have your pants down by your waist. Not by your waist, by your ankles, and you listen in the wind, and you're standing there with your hand on your back, and you like, this is the greatest ever. And then you feel that warmth, and you're like, oh,
time to wake up.
Time to wake up. I didn't do it. Oh, you got me, Lord. Why you let this happen? Damn. I gotta clean these sheets and hide them.
One.
You have what?
You piss with your pants around your ankles?
No. That's the dream, dog. That's the dream. The dream. Goodness gracious. You know, the dream is the most
If I ever walk into the restroom at a restaurant and see a grown joker like you pissing at the urinal, his pants and drawers around his ankles,
that was Unc in the 5th grade.
Back.
That was Unc in the 5th grade. You walking in there, Unc got his pants down around his ankles peeing.
It's wrong, but I'm allowed 5th grade. You grown as hell just said you had a dream and you were pissing with your pants right now.
No, I didn't say that. I said that is the dream that you have. You be in this nice, blissful place in a nice field of dandelions.
Grown Chico, you do not have to let your pants fall all the way down to pee in 2026.
Hey, who was the guy that used to come in there and make those sneaky, like, leave those sneaky long bombs in the toilet in school? Like, everybody did that. You come in the bathroom and somebody had already been in there at 8:43 and left a bomb up in that thing. You're like, man, you can't flush it?
Well, what y'all gonna do with Wayne Morgan?
As our pissing in. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's the blissful dream. Greg Gladys Pete on Chipper Jones. That's messed up. How am I a freak? What I said freaky.
Dream to your pants around your ankles. You have to feel that the sun is shining in a gentle breeze. Your pants around your ankles.
A calm wind.
They said, hey, who's that put in the chat? Said, Unc used to be the guy. When he heard the toilet flush or the shower go off, he'll be outside his room with a black and mild hanging out his mouth, looking like this. Trying to see who that is getting out the shower. Who put that in the chat?
Shout out to Reynolds, man. Y'all still ain't figured out Reynolds.
Yeah, somebody leave Reynolds in public, dog. In the bathroom all the time.
The Reynolds that get me is the Reynolds that don't have no tissue. It just be a Reynolds. It's like, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who raised you? You just did it and got up? There's no way you could have flushed the toilet and just the tissue went down.
Tenfold.
Ugh, that's nasty. All right, guys.
You have True come out? He said that was you. And now you're going to try to put it on me.
What? Yeah. It was the dream that you have. Everybody's dream is what I'm trying to say. Everybody's dream when they're using the bathroom, when they're asleep, is very nice. You're using the restroom in the best place possible. And then all of a sudden you wake up.
Okay, dog.
All right, guys. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I would like for you to also hit that hype button.
Yeah. Welcome back through that, Chico.
Yeah, what you do is you hit that like button. First of all, if you're on your phone. Right? And you click on the video. Right there like this. Watch this. I can do it in real time. Bam. Click on that video. That's Uncle Chico with big man Professor Chuck right there. See that? Chat going crazy right there. So bam, exit off the chat. And then I'm going to click that like. And then as soon as you click that like, a hype will come up. Ooh, that's the wrong thing right there. But the hype will come up. Click on that hype button. And that way, this thing will be showed and shared to many people out there that's not watching it right now. So it's for smaller creators that's under 500,000 subscribers, which we are at 120 right now on the Pregame Network. So we're right into that category where you can hype this video and share it with other people out there in the world today. They can discover.
I'm going to do it, Chico. I'm going to follow your instructions.
All right.
Click on the video.
Get your phone out, Chuck.
I'm on the video.
I don't think you could do it on the Pregame Network profile, like the same
Chico,
one.
I'm on my personal account. I got
All
sent.
right, there you go. All right.
I'm just walking people through it. So I hit the video.
Click on the video.
Uh-huh.
And right down there, actually, where you can click the like button at,
Yeah.
scroll that over. You should see a hype button. If not, if you click the like button, right below that, you will see where it'll pop up. Do you see the hype button now?
Mm-hmm.
You saw it, Chuck?
Yeah.
All right. Now you click hype on that. You have these free points that they give you weekly on YouTube just for having a profile. And you can pick whatever videos you would like to hype. 3 videos per week. And if you guys will hype our videos up, I'd appreciate it. Were you guys able to see it? If y'all were able to see it, put a W in the chat.
Okay.
They said Chico with that old ass phone. I got 2 phones and both of them old as hell. Both of them work, you bish. I don't need to upgrade, dog. When last time y'all upgraded phones, huh?
So Chico, you got to ask me the time before this one because I finally got the newest one, but I ain't had it a year. Before that, when I was like 6 phones behind, man.
Yeah.
I don't get a new phone, they stop working.
Me too, dog. That bitch stopped working. It's time for a new one. You feel me? Shoot. Other than that, I gotta learn how to work the new one.
Hey, Aretha Burton said check her order, man.
Aretha Burton made an order? I think I saw that too. Hold on, let me see. I think she made one this morning, Well, either way it goes, Aretha Burton, I don't have to touch anything. It's gonna be automatically sent out to you. So just stay tuned. Continue to check your email and all the updates will come to you and let you know exactly where your order is. I'm sure to be shipped out in the next couple days.
She goes, the hype feature just for phones is people saying they on their iPads and computers and don't see it.
I think if you're on your iPad or computer, let me look at it on this screen right here. I think you could just scroll over and you will see it on the same column as the like button. If you scroll over, you should see the hype button. Let me see if I can. Matter of fact, let me pull it up on the screen for everybody. Hell. Let me see.
He got 2 phones.
One for the what?
One for the pile, one for the locker room.
All right, click on that. Watch this, guys. I think I should be able to do it right here. I click that like button right there. Damn, that's a like. Where's the hype? It's my first time doing it on the whatchamacallit, right? It should be on here.
Oh, we got a screen inside a screen inside a screen inside a screen.
Yeah. Hey, y'all just gonna have to trust me on this one. Go play with it, y'all. Go play with it. I'll have a tutorial.
Hey, about the merchandise.
Hey, you gotta trust or not. So hey, it's up to you. I don't want to fight you. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna make you do it, but it's up to you. If y'all don't believe me, go try it out yourself and you'll see it. You understand me? Maybe next show I'll have a tutorial video for y'all. I have to set up.
We'll take that.
I like that Brooklyn Drive, but it needs to say Neely gonna eat.
Nelly?
You got Nelly going to eat.
You going down, baby.
Neely gonna eat. ENGE, Neely gonna eat.
I can't say that. I can't say a damn thing on this show.
Net said it came up on her pad.
Let me see. Net. On my pad, I hit the like. And it automatically comes up when you hit the like sometimes. Sometimes it don't come up for me. I think it's because I ran out of hypes. But y'all hype this video, man. Learn how to do it. Hype it each and every show because we bringing that hype to you guys each and every show. But it's facts over bull-ish. We definitely end the show with some bull-ish each and every week. All right. Appreciate you guys. The merch is available. Rain or shine, Neely gonna eat.
Or sun. Neely gonna eat.
Hey, if you guys post it on Facebook, all right, we want to share it. So y'all post it in hashtag Uncle Chico on Facebook so we can see it and we can share it from your guys' pages also. Follow us on Facebook, The Pregame Show, and also Big Dog Chico Sports Talk on Facebook. And we have an Uncle Chico channel on Facebook also. Check that out. It's growing. And we're going to get more too. We're going to have an Uncle Chico YouTube channel coming soon and each and everything else. We're doing everything ourselves. All right. So we're moving
and we're about 12 hours
an
away
hour
from
time.
Monday's morning run. And who knows? Might get a little morning wood tomorrow too. If I'm not
Hey, hold on, time
field.
out. It's MLK Day tomorrow. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, you taking
Yeah,
the day off?
we need to well, I gotta go to the MLK Day parade that they have out here in Hawaii. Shout out to these guys.
Oh, good. Good
All
for
the
you,
people
man.
that they have.
That's
Yeah, I have
what's
to do that. Take my little Selma born kids, you know what I mean? Get them a little culture out here in Hawaii. So that's gonna be during showtime. So either we're gonna have an early show tomorrow or a later show tomorrow.
Later.
You wanna go later?
Matter of fact, we can do a night show and do it after the championship game.
See, that's why. See what I'm saying? What I'm talking about, dog. Y'all put an MLK in the chat.
We talking MLK, gotta find a way. Appreciate that, Von Randall. Great show. Great show.
Yes, indeed. Hey, man. You want to leave with something?
Say again, Chico.
Chuck, you want to leave with anything before we get
Oh
out
yeah,
here?
man. Shout out to everybody, man. Enjoy your MLK Day. In terms of looking at the remembrance of all the great things Dr. King brought to us. Shout out. That's my frat brother. So absolutely.
King of the Throne said no female on the show is diabolical. Really? Well, we got a girlfriend. Child, please.
Hey, that was good, Chico.
We're gonna end the show on that before Uck can say anything else. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. We're gonna be up and up out this mother. Hey, you feel me? Let's go. It's Uncle Chico live. UBSU. Yes, sir. Uncle Chico, Sunday Night Live. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with Unc and BiggDogg Chico.
It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with Unc and BiggDogg. With Unc and BiggDogg. With Unc and BiggDogg.
So get ready for it.
Another Sunday night live. Unc and BiggDogg Chico.
I'm gonna get your ass back, Chico. I'm gonna get your ass back.
You don't come in.
Chuck don't.
Uh-oh.
Chuck don't never hang around for the off-camera bullshit. That joke will be gone.
I'm finna go too before you get me back. Peace in the middle of the east.
Oh,
Yeah, y'all.
hey, speaking of this, Chico, real quick.
Yeah.
When my brother did that Public Enemy, Uncle Chico, he hit me back and he said, man, Chico looked like a Temu exhibit.
Okay. All right. Tell him I said ha. God dang it.
We out of here, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow night after the national championship game.
Tell him I said I'm gonna pimp his ride. And I'm about to pimp your ride.
Hey, y'all go to the site uncandchico.myshopify.com. Get y'all some gear. We got some new merch going to be added in around the 1st of February, if not before. So go to the site. Cop some swag.
Eat your way. Appreciate y'all. We outie. There you go.